It's so many times that we say a low is not as good as the high. You feel what I'm saying? We always say,
you know, we just want the high, we just want the high.
No matter what the price point is. When it comes to these joints, these things send like $450, $500, depending on the size. But I'm telling y'all, these right here, boy, hey, these right here, these cold.
I'm so glad I was spared, like the very last pair. When you walk into the mall and you think they ain't there, so you say a little prayer. You don't wanna be so vain, but if I get them in my hands, I'll give them.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Truth, and today we will be talking about this sneaker right here, man. The Air Jordan 1 Low Mochas. These things compared to the OG joint. But before we get off into this comparison, man, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for your boy. I would greatly appreciate it. Head over to IG, follow your boy at KICKnology on IG, Snapchat KICKnology23, and I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's run this video up with the likes, and comment down below, are you team high OG or are you team low OG? Y'all let me know down below. Now, before we get off into the review, let me say this. I feel like Nike did a very good job with these lows. I really do. I feel like they were constructed very well, and as you guys can see on the screen, if you want to see an on-foot review of these things, I've already knocked that one out. So make sure y'all click that link and check that one out. Now, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to this comparison. All right, so as we take a look at both of these sneakers, we have the highs here and then we have the lows right here, and we're gonna go ahead and start with the box. So as we move these out of the way, as you guys can see right here, they gave us, for the highs, they gave us the OG black, red Nike Air Jordan 1 box, and for this one they did give us that black and mocha, palomino, whatever colorway you want to call it, box. Nothing major, nothing different, special about these boxes. As you guys can see right here, here is the tags on both of them. More OG on the original on the highs, and then just your standard price tag when it comes to the Mocha lows. As we open up these boxes, pretty much the same thing. Like I said, nothing major, nothing different, and we don't wear the boxes anyway. All right, now when it comes to the shoes, like I said, these shoes are pretty much identical in my opinion. I've seen some reviews and people say that the leather quality is a little bit better on the lows than the highs and vice versa, but I hope I'm going to answer the question for you guys when it comes to that. So let's start with toe boxes. So as you guys can see right here on the toe box, we have the high here and we have the low here, but as you guys can see right here, toe box leather looks pretty much the same. I will say on the highs it's a little bit more tumbled than it is on the lows. The lows have a little bit more of a smooth finish to it, but that's pretty much it. I don't think it's a deal breaker, but it's not like the quality on either one is just bar none the best quality when it comes to the Jordan 1s that we've seen. But I do definitely give that toe box leather quality a little bit better ranking on the highs than on the lows. As far as the leather on the black toe part of the sneaker, as you guys can see here, I think it's pretty much the same. Like, I don't see any difference. The only thing I can say is that the highs is a little bit more glossier finish than on the lows. But like I said, you can't tell to the naked eye, or if you would just seen one and seen the other, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference on it. So I don't think that really makes a huge difference. Now, as we keep moving along, I said on one of my last videos that I felt like the lows had a little bit more of an aged vintage look when it comes to that outsole right here, but seeing them close together now, I think they're identical, man. Like, I don't feel like one has more yellow tint to it than the other one. I feel like they both are pretty much the same, as you guys can see. Then as far as the Nike swoosh quality on both of them, as you guys can see right here, the Nike swoosh quality looks the same. It doesn't look like any Nike swoosh is better than the other one. Let's go ahead and go to the back of the sneakers. So on the back of the sneaker, we do have that Mocha Palomino colorway. And this is where everybody says that the quality is a little bit better on the lows than the highs. So as you can see right here, I feel like that the Mocha is just a tad bit darker on the lows than the highs. Which, again, I'm only saying this because I'm looking at them next to each other. If I didn't see them next to each other, they would look identical, exactly the same. But as far as the quality goes, let's take a look here. So if we were to take both of these shoes, and you know, we do about a brush stroke. So this is on the highs, and then this is on the lows. And I feel like they both are the same, but as far as texture and feeling them, I feel like the lows are a little bit more smoother than the highs. in my opinion. But I do see where people think that the color is a little bit darker on the lows than the highs. As we look at the inner side of the shoe, it's the exact same thing. Like I said, nothing different, nothing major. It's not like anything is like completely different between the two. They both came with the black laces. As you guys can see, we have the white tongue, and the tongue on them are both mainly the same. They feel the same. As you guys can see right here, we have the Nike Air on the highs in white, and then the Nike Air on the lows in that Palomino brown, as you guys can see right here. So that is the difference on those. It don't really matter to me either or when it comes to the Nike on the tongue. I don't think it makes a big difference on the sneaker. For the bottoms, they both have a black outsole, same exact outsole in my opinion. Nothing different about them. They're just black. And both sneakers have a black sock liner with the black insole. The Nike Air in the inside of them both have that Palomino brown. So exactly identical when it comes to the aesthetic of the inside of the sneaker. So to sum it all up, if you were to ask me, do I think that the lows are better than the highs or vice versa, I would say that I am more of a Air Jordan 1 high OG person. So I would say the highs if you can get your hand on the highs. But if you can't get your hand on the highs and you don't want to pay that extra price point, this is a very great option for you. At $140, you can get them at retail. You probably use coupons on them, and you're gonna get the same quality. You're gonna get the same shoe, except for they drop the top on it. They just chop the top off of them. That's pretty much. If anybody else is telling you anything other than that, like that the highs are that much better, they are fooled, and they just kind of want you to spend your money, to be honest with you. But I'm all about telling you guys the truth. So in my opinion, the only difference in these two sneakers is that the highs have a little bit better quality, but you won't notice that unless you are sitting next to the lows to compare them. In the fact that they're highs, and the major thing is that the highs are harder to get than the lows, so therefore these are the more hype sneakers than these. But outside of that, Nike did a very, very good job with this sneaker. So I would encourage you guys, if you don't have the highs, or if you have the highs and you're still on the fence about getting the lows, go ahead and make the purchase. Of course, use your coupons and get them at a great price, because I'm pretty sure you'll be able to. But I do feel like this is not a bad sneaker to have. This sneaker is excellent in my opinion. That's all I got for you guys. I really hope this helped you guys determine if you want to get this sneaker or not, and showed you a great comparison. If you like what you've seen, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below and let me know if you prefer the highs or the lows, or if you have both. I appreciate you guys always. Y'all know the sayings, man. Rock what you like, not what's hype. Remember, everything we talk about, including these sneakers right here, they're just bait. I'm waiting for me to share my faith. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
If they ready, we'll let you know if you should go and get them. We got fat, we got you, never slack on the fruit for OGs and the youth.